Welcome to our presentation on the Black
Panther
Party by Nick Jaroschuk
and Luke Davidson. The following is a textbook smackdown. Unfortunately, the textbook mentions nothing about the Black Panther Party.
The textbook is called A History of the United States and was written by Daniel J. Boorstin, Brooks Mather Kelly, with help from Ruth Frankel Boorstin.
Even though the textbook doesn't mention anything about the Black Panther Party, it does mention one of the slogans of the Black Panther Party, Black Power. Black Power was the idea that African Americans should rise up and take control of their own destinies. Unfortunately, the textbook portrays African Americans who believe in Black Power as violent and crazy, and says they simply wanted to get even for all the brutality they had suffered from whites. Below is a quote from the textbook. So, Nick, what is the real truth about the Black Panther Party?
Well, Luke, the Black Panther Party was founded by radicals Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton. They had a political platform that expressed their agenda. Some of their radical ideas included exemption from military service for all African Americans, a combat of police brutality by following policemen around with guns, and they wanted to free all African Americans from jail regardless of the charges. The Black Panther Party did many things. As mentioned earlier, party members would bear arms and stalk policemen to stop the police from being violent in African American neighborhoods. Members also helped by providing free services to African American people, such as feeding hungry children, testing for diseases, providing ambulance service, and escorting senior citizens. They also led many protests and marches to promote their agenda. Their popularity began to soar. So why would the textbook fail to mention anything about the party?
As the Black Panther Party grew and evolved, its agenda became more radicalized. It declared that it wanted to end capitalism. The party began negotiating with countries such as Vietnam and China. These relationships became so intense that Vietnam even offered to release U.S. prisoners in return for the release of Huey Newton and Bobby Seale during one of their arrests. The party also became more violent. Newton was arrested for killing one police officer and shooting another just after he had been pulled over. Seale was arrested in connection with the assassination of a fellow party member identified as a police informant. The party now had a reputation of being thugs and gangsters.
The U.S. government saw the Black Panther Party relationships with foreign powers and violent tactics as a serious threat. It infiltrated the party, destroyed party headquarters, and pitted members against each other. Some members were even assassinated by men who infiltrated the party, but it is unclear if these men worked for the government. This led to the division and ultimate death of the Black Panther Party. Ultimately, we believe the textbook did not mention the Black Panther Party because the U.S. government would seem hypocritical for destroying a party expressing its right to free speech. Therefore, the textbook is showing bias towards the government.
Overall, we gave the textbook a D+. As mentioned earlier, it makes no mentioning of the Black Panther Party, and we believe that shows bias towards the U.S. government since the U.S. wrongfully destroyed the party. Although radical, the Black Panther Party was an influential and important group that accomplished a lot and made the voice of its people heard, even if the means were questionable. It deserves a place in our history and should be taught in schools.
We apologize about our choppy and confusing presentation due to the incompetence of Explain Everything. We understand that words are missing due to our lightsabers. We also understand that we misspelled Bobby Seale as Seal. However, Explain Everything will not let us change it without redoing our entire project. In case you are confused, below is an interactive diagram explaining the difference between Bobby Seale and a seal. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.